Well, we already had some really very fruitful discussions about the subject that I feel very passionate about, which is not just bodybuilding, but how do we present bodybuilding in the right way and to make it attractive and to make us have an increasing audience over the next 20, 30 years. I'm always a guy with a vision. I always look way ahead, many decades ahead, and I think this is very important. And I think our sport is exploding. It's becoming more and more popular. More and more countries are joining. We pretty much have almost all 200 countries around the world now being members in the amateur division and slowly also in the professional division. So the discussion is basically about how do we include posing, the art of posing, into the judging procedure so that the athletes, the professionals also get points for posing for the performance, because I feel very strongly that the posing has not progressed at all in bodybuilding. That some bodybuilders have a really great posing routine, but 80% of them suck, to be honest with you. And I think that we can do better than that. And I think that bodybuilders will be motivated to do better in posing if we get points. The same amount of points as you get for your physique, you get also for posing for your performance. And kind of like a test at the Arnold Classic, at all the 6 Arnold Classics. And then if it works really well, then we go and include it in all the professional competitions around the world. This is not really new for someone at my age. Because we had already, during my time in bodybuilding competition, we had already, the judges already include the posing as part of the overall score. And what it basically means for the bodybuilders is that they just have to train more for posing.
So when you present their body in a better light.
So when you're finished with your training, or maybe even while you're training your biceps, you maybe hit all your biceps poses, and while you're doing your back training, you do your back poses and stuff like that. But the idea of it is that after, when you're finished with your training, you spend more time than usual on your posing, because what's important is not just the routine, how you go from one pose to the next, from a kneeling pose to a standing pose, to a bent over pose, to an upper pose, to the most muscular pose, and all of this stuff. But also, how do we make the bodybuilders train themselves so they can hold a pose for more than just 3 seconds? Because so many of those great champions, they have fantastic physiques, but when they hit the shot and then all of a sudden they start shaking, it's unprofessional. There is no shaking. When you're competing for that many years and you have this kind of a body and you end up in Columbus at the Arnold Classic or at the Olympia, there is no more shaking. So you compete, you look relaxed, you hit your shot, you look professional. But let's train so there's no more shaking. Like Frank Zane used to hold a pose for 3 minutes smiling because he trained himself for that. And that's what we want everyone to do, is train for that. So when you stand on stage, no matter how many times the judges ask you to do a pose, and for how many minutes to let you hang there with that pose, smile, look professional, flex, but don't shake anymore and don't get cramps and everything. Train yourself for that. That takes time to do, so do it.